as you begin to understand where you are and what is happening around you.
I see myself standing on like sand, but not really sand. The texture of sand, but the ground is not soft like standing on sand. It's hard, but yet a little bit soft at the same time. I don't see myself wearing any shoes. I'm looking at my hands and they're very long, like long and skinny, and my fingers are very long. I feel very tall. I don't think I'm wearing any clothing, but I'm not naked. Not like how humans have the private parts. Everything is just like a bodysuit. But I'm not wearing anything. It's just my skin.
Tell me more about you.
My face is very funny. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but if people it's like the alien emoji, but not really. It's longer and I don't think I have a mouth. My mouth is just like a slit. And do I have a nose? I think so. Maybe two holes. But they're not for they're not for breathing. I don't know what they're for.
Okay. And what color are you?
Bluish gray. More blue than gray. But the blue is not really like a blue that we know of. So the best way to describe it is bluish gray or grayish blue. Yeah, and I don't have any hair.
No hair. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing the pyramid in front of me. Just one. And I don't know what about the sky. I feel very, it's very hot. And I see two balls up in the sky. Like almost like two suns, but not really.
What color are they?
One is golden, and the other one, I don't know, it's like white-ish. they're like side by side, not side by side. From our perspective, it's side by side, but it's actually the white is behind the golden one. But not directly behind. That's why it looks like side by side from our vantage point.
So from our vantage point, it's slightly behind.
Kind of. It's the white is not as bright as the golden light. I can sense the heat is coming from the sun that is golden. Yeah.
And you mentioned the pyramid. So where is this place?
I'm sensing that it's what it's known as Egypt now. I think so.
Okay. And could you take a look around you? Are there other pyramids there or other structures or any other people there?
No other structures, just the pyramid and me.
So just one pyramid and you.
Yeah. But I'm seeing like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like a giant. And now I feel almost like I'm the same size as the pyramid. And I see a lot of like small little things moving around the pyramid, like people.
What are these people doing?
They're just walking around towards the pyramid. Not entering, but I don't know, like looking at the pyramids.
And how are you feeling right now?
Neutral. Just observing all of this.
Do you have any friends or family or others of your kind?
Yes, I know that there is a ship that is nearby, and that not sure if, I'm not sure if they're my friends or family, but they feel close to me. Comrades, like people taking part in this same mission. They are on the ship. Oh, I think I'm kind of inspecting the area.
What are you inspecting for?
Checking whether the pyramid is built properly according to the dimensions.
Could you zoom into all the other people, the small people that are moving around the pyramid? and just observe what they are doing.
I don't really know what they're doing.
It's okay.
Wait, I can see what they're holding. Like bricks. And they look very confused. I think they're trying to figure out how this big structure was built. And they're confused.
So does it mean that they were not the ones that built the pyramid?
You know.
So who built the pyramid?
Us. We gave the dimensions. And we worked with others to create this structure.
Tell me more.
It's weird because I'm feeling like I'm in two timelines. At the same time. One where it's already fast forward into way after the pyramids was created. That's where the humans are. And they are figuring out how this great structure was created. And then at the same time, I'm looking at all these things from this giant perspective, from the past or the future or the present. And then everything just feels like it's melting together.
It's okay. So let us now let the timeline with the humans fade away and just focus on the timeline before all the pyramids were built. So now, just ask, where are you and your comrades from?
From the Pleiades. But there are a bunch of others in the ship as well. from other planets, like Octorians are there as well. All that are involved in the mission of creating this structure.
And what is the
I'm from the
purpose?
Pleiades.
Yeah, so what is the purpose of this structure?
For communication. It is created initially such that when the beings of that timeline were using inside the pyramids, using the space, whatever that they think in the pyramids will be amplified into the cosmos, and it will send signals to the Galactic Federation. And their message will be received by the Galactic Federation, the people in the council, not people, the beings in the council. And they receive their response via the pyramids as well. So it's almost like like a communication device that amplifies your intentions, your thoughts, whatever you think in the pyramids say or do.
So can we also ask questions?
Yes, and receive while you're in the pyramids.
So what is your purpose in this life? Is it just to build the pyramids and ensure they are built properly?
Yeah, we oversee the project. We actually build it with not just the beings from the mothership from outer space. In fact, the Atlanteans are the ones that built it with their knowledge of sound, geometries, and technology, but not really what you understand as technology in this life, in this 21st century. It's more of harnessing the ability to harness and direct energy very specifically.
Is that something that we can also do in the 21st century?
Yes, but the lower mind is the block. Because if you don't believe, then it's not possible. But if you believe, then everything is possible.
Is there any other important information that we need to know about this scene?
That the Atlanteans knew that their time is running out, and therefore they created these structures and encoded a lot of information in these structures for when the time comes again to be revealed to those who are meant to receive. It's kind of like a encryption or a way to safeguard the important advancements in their civilization that will help to evolve humans.
Were the Atlanteans also humans?
Not exactly. Not like how we are now, how you are now. They were a mixture of humans and different things, like, yeah, hard to put into words, but they're not humans. Not just humans. Just very advanced humans in a way that is a mixture of the physique of humans and something else. But that something else is a variety of something else.
So, what can we do to actually decode all this information that is left there?
Nothing really. It just requires very specific people to be there at the right time and space and conditions. And they will somewhat understand over time. Because this information is not meant for everyone to receive at this point, at least, because humanity is not at a stage where everyone is ready. Many people are still choosing to stay in the dark, and therefore not everyone will be of an energetic match to receive.
Is there anything else that we need to know from this scene?
The halls of records that is underground holds the key to ascension.
How can we access this key?
He is you,
The key is me?
or rather, the key is the individual that is going there to receive. Which means eventually everyone is the key, their own key.
So is the Hall of Records a physical space?
It used to be. But now it has shifted into the space is still there, but you won't find anything. It's just a space. The information is actually in the field.
And what used to be in that space?
Writings on the wall. I'm seeing like glowing symbols on the walls that won't actually make sense to the logical mind. You might find some symbols in the walls in that space, but they're quite faded, and if you can see beyond, it will, like, the walls will actually glow and it will reveal the missing pieces. This is seen in so-called the inner eye, third eye, and not everybody can see it.
Is
It
there
contains the secrets to ascension that humankind has been looking for. And it is simpler than what you think it is. It's literally all around you. The answers are in front of you.
and is there anything else that we need to know from this scene?
No, that's it.
Okay. And so now let's just leave this scene behind, see it fade away. As we fast forward the time and we travel to the next most significant time and place. And now you find yourself in the most necessary time, the most helpful place. And in this place, what is it that you perceive?
There's a lot of waves, like water. It's like a catastrophe. And chaos. And it's the fall of Atlantis.
Could you take a look at yourself?
I'm just in the middle of this wipeout.
What did you look like?
Very pretty, very royal looking.
Tell me more.
I was part of like a clan or like a tribe of some sort. And I'm very connected to the water. I can control the ocean, can control the element of water. This is what the water tribe or clan can do. I'm the daughter of the current leader of this water clan in Atlantis.
So do you have a physical body?
Yes. All the Atlanteans do.
So you are Atlantean.
Yeah.
What color were you?
Just normal human skin color. Very much like a human.
Okay. And could you take a look around you and tell me what else do you observe?
Just a lot of water, like in the middle of the ocean. But the waves are very choppy.
How are you in the middle of the ocean?
Struggling. But at the same time, not dying, struggling. And I'm not really scared, but maybe overwhelmed by everything.
Were you in the water or were you on some structure?
In the water.
So what is happening here?
Wipe out of the entire civilization.
How was it wiped out?
In which ways? That was actually called in by me. And a series of other events like earthquakes, the land splitting apart, thunderstorms, just everything, all the natural disasters all at once.
And were the earthquakes and thunder also called in by you?
No. It is called in by the other clans that can control the elements. But we were the ones that agreed, along with the beings from the Galactic Federation.
So there was kind of like a discussion.
Yeah.
Now let's just let this scene fade away and we will travel to the end of this life of yours, this Atlantean life of yours. You travel to the end of this lifetime, floating there. And feel yourself descending and anchoring into the last moments of this life. What do you see around you?
I'm really on top of the pyramids. Like laying down. I don't know how how does physics work that way? But I'm lying down and on top of the pyramid, and there's a lot of light, like blue and white light. And people around me are having a ceremony for me.
Tell me more about this ceremony.
It's a ceremony to honor the passing of a being, and that, yeah, to sort of assist the spirit to transition out of the body and to wherever it needs to go. It's a very, 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 very big ceremony. And because I've created a huge impact in these people's life, mainly women,
Who are these people?
humans,
Were they locals?
yes,
And what were they grateful to you for? What were your contributions?
I gave them a voice.
Tell me more.
I helped them do many things. Some people specifically for the women, healing their connection with themselves, with their voice, with their sexual power, and teaching them how to use these gifts from as a woman that helps them to connect with the one. It gave them a lot of what is that word? Courage, power to rise above what others told them they were not. And that was actually the beginning of feminine rulership in Egypt. Prior to that, it was patriarchal, and exactly like how the world is right now is how it was back then, not much worse, because women completely didn't have a say. They were not educated. They were treated like slaves. And that was part of the reason why many Atlanteans actually went to Egypt post Fall of Atlantis to impart the knowledge to the chosen ones, and that these teachings would be passed down from generations to generations within the lineage that is still alive right now. And the Pleiadians, the beings who created the pyramids, they saw that this time would come. The fall of these civilizations would come. And the pyramids are the guardians of all the wisdom and information from all the golden timelines. It's safeguarding this information, and they're not in books, they're not on the walls, they're in the field. And only the right people who are there will receive what they need.
Interesting. So you see yourself lying down on this pyramid. Where exactly on the pyramid was this?
What do you mean?
Are you on the pyramid or within the pyramid or around the pyramid?
On the pyramid, on top, where it's flat. You know how it's supposed to be, pyramids are supposed to have like the tip, but it's flat. Yeah, I was there.
Okay. Yeah, the capstone isn't there.
Mm.
And so, where is this blue and white light coming from?
The Pleiades and source.
Wow. So, other than empowering the local women, connecting them to Source and to themselves, giving them a voice, what are the other contributions that you actually make in this lifetime?
I was actually a part of like a priestess secret mystery school. it is within this school where I passed down the knowledge of how to control water. But not just that also. I wasn't actually the one that founded this mystery school. It was already there when I went there. I just got adopted into the school, and they saw something in me.
So who founded this secret mystery school?
It was one of the rulers of, wait, she wasn't the ruler, but the ruler of ancient Egypt's wife. Yeah, because she was so suppressed, but she had all these downloads of information. She's a very powerful being. And she knew that it's not beneficial if the civilization continues this way. But she doesn't have power. And she couldn't influence her husband to change. And so she created this secret priestesshood school to pass on her wisdom.
Did you know of any other mystery schools? Or was that the only one?
There are actually many. And it seems that all of the Atlanteans who went to Egypt got adopted into these mystery schools. It's kind of like a way of assimilating into the society. So it's like an exchange of them teaching us and us teaching them. And that's how the two civilizations merged to become the that actually gave way to the rise of the golden Egypt under the rule of the feminine.
Wow. And so, how do you feel about everything as you are lying down on the top of this pyramid?
content, happy, fulfilled, and ready for my next journey.
All right, so let's just leave all of this behind as you leave this lifetime in Egypt. And now you see your soul or the essence of you traveling upwards out of your body, and just moving, floating. Where does this essence of you go?
To the stars. Back home, actually, to the Pleiades.
So this is home for you?
Yeah.
And so what happens after you travel home?
Take a break.
Yeah.
And getting ready for the next mission, which is actually in your time, a long, long, long time later. In this lifetime.